Good morning or day, depending on when you're listening to this. It's been a little while since I've had a chance to do Word of the Day, so I'm kind of excited to be able to share with you a little bit more as we head towards Sunday. It's Friday. I'm so excited. It's Friday. For some of you, maybe it's been a long week and you're ready for the weekend. And for some of you, maybe it's been a wonderful week where you've just gotten more accomplished than you imagined. Isn't God good that He journeys with us all week long? And then we get to come together on the weekend, whether it's online or in person now in the tent on Sunday, and worship Him. So I actually was thinking about that when I thought about this First Corinthians 6 passage that we're going to read today. And I'll tell you why in just a second, but let's read it together. 1 Corinthians 6, verses 18 through 20. It says, "Flee from sexual immorality. All other sins a man commits are outside his body, but he who sins sexually sins against his own body. Do you know that your body is a temple of the Holy Spirit who is in you, whom you've received from God? You are not your own. You were bought at a price. Therefore, honor God with your body." So the reason why I was thinking about Sunday when I read that passage is because on Sunday, all of us are coming together and our focus is on God. And we get to praise and worship Him for who He is in our lives and what He's doing in us. And this passage is talking about the fact that in the previous verses, that we're God's. We were bought at such a high price. Jesus laid down His life for us. He loves us. We are a people that He's not just going to set aside. He pursues us and wants relationship with us. So when I started to reflect about coming together with all of you to worship, and I started to examine my own heart, like, what are the things that I'm pursuing? Are they pure? Are they things that honor Him? He lives within me. Is my body, my physical body, the choices that I'm making, the things that I'm thinking about, are they every day preparing me to be with Him, to be with all of you so that we can worship in unity together? You know, at the very beginning of this passage, it says, "Flee from sexual immorality." There is no honor in staying in the middle of a temptation. I mean, the moment that you start to feel like, oh, okay, this is going to get hard, flee, run. God is saying, do it, get out of there. Because He does not want us to have to sit and just resist and resist and resist. There's these paths of escape that we have. And the motivation is because we know we are not our own. We are His. And we are our spouses or our significant others. And ultimately, we're God's. So this weekend, as we continue our journey towards Sunday, where we get to come together and worship, I just pray that you would seek Him, that if you face temptation, and then specifically, even sexually or mentally, that you would run toward Him and away from the temptation. That you would pick up a phone and make a phone call to those that hold you accountable, that you're in relationship with, and say, hey, I'm struggling. I need help. Because together and independently, as we pursue God towards purity, man, when we start to be able to come into His presence and worship Him, there is something magical that happens, especially when we don't have something hanging over our heads and on our back. And God is gracious. He is always ready to receive us and to forgive us. Every day is new. Today is a new day. So I look forward so much to seeing you guys this weekend, to worshiping with you. And I just pray His mercy over you. Have a great weekend.